Hello, welcome to How to Be a Champion episode 18. I am Sarah Millican, formerly known as Prince. We are in the middle. Oh, I wanted to tell you something. I'm a bit smug today, if I don't mind telling you. I'm a bit smug because yesterday we double dinnered. So we made a dinner for the two of us, but then we made enough dinner that there was dinner for today for the two of us, and they're plated up. And they're in the fridge, ready to be microwaved whenever we like. I could put the microwave on now, it'd be very loud, but I could do it now. I love the convenience of convenience food with the smugness of having already cooked. I think this is the best case scenario. Please tell me what you're having for your tea in the comments below. All of a sudden I'm interested in what you're having for your tea. We are having a sort of roast dinner, but kind of a hodgepodge apocalypse version. It had roasted vegetables, Yorkshire puddings that did not rise, despite the 4 eggs, and I'm really annoyed that I wasted 4 fucking eggs on the Yorkshire puddings. They look like fucking biscuits, but you know, I like biscuits. And some mash and a chicken breast, and they're bloody, we had it last night, it was bloody lovely. So, by all means, tell me in the comments below, wherever you may be, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, please tell me what you're having for your tea below. Thank you very much. And I'll read it and I will salivate. So, we're in the middle of episode, we're starting episode 18. We're in the middle of the chapter about good things that happened at school, and we're in a section called, tell you properly, I learnt that ring binders can lead to happiness. God, they can. In the assembly, I showed everyone my ring binder, full of rabbit facts. My friend Rachel and I used to get the bus to the South Shields Central Library and spend hours in the reference section copying out the bunny books. We grabbed 2 of those study booths and snaffle iced gems. Eating wasn't allowed in the reference library, and iced gems violated 2 rules because of all the loud crunching. To this day, it's the most obvious flouting of the rules I've ever been involved in, and the most alive I've ever felt. The head of the 1st and 2nd year seniors, Mrs. Tilbrook, came to watch this assembly. We hadn't been told she was coming, so it all felt a bit mystery shopper. Luckily, she was impressed by my ring binder and talent for research, and I got in the senior school. So did everyone else, even the one with no talent. I've always warmed to those who are impressed by stationery. Number 11. I was great at following instructions. Footnote, I would have made an incredible Nazi. I was always crap at cooking, and better now, it turns out it's just following instructions, doing as you're told. I even have a footnote, I even have a favourite recipe now, and it's for the best cake ever. Turn to page 287. We'll be doing that in a few episodes' time. At school, in home economics, we were never taught how to cook, just asked to bring in a recipe and do it. My sister, years before, had been taught 3 ways to make a cake, and if that isn't a recipe to happiness, I don't know what is. One time, we were asked to bring in ingredients to make a breakfast. They were the show-offs who, having been taught by their parents, made fried eggs and sausages. My parents weren't able to teach me to cook, my dad worked every hour, and my mum wasn't great in the kitchen. Actually, that's not true. She couldn't do a flan, but could do a dinner, which is a much more useful skill. I'm not even sure I know what a flan is. While other kids were scrambling eggs and making French toast, I poured milk over a bowl of Frosties and sat smugly waiting for the others to finish. These days, it would be even quicker. Take seconds to open a chunky Kit Kat. When we made desserts, I did fruit salad. Yes, I can cut up fruit and put it in a bowl. I added the extra flourish of orange juice to stop the apple going brown. But the base of my sister's wicker cookery basket wasn't flat, and the lid of my casserole dish didn't match. I left a trail of orange juice the entire route home that led to a witch to us who pointed and laughed at my dry brown fruit and then left. But, while I was bad at home economics, I couldn't open a tin because it was a manual opener and I was used to electric, and the same with masturbation. When it came to exams, I was brilliant. The test they set us was to answer a list of questions about nutrition, and we had the run of all the books in the room. I came top of the class and 2nd top in the year, despite not being able to cook. See, research is my skill. Number 12. The day Alan Watson gave me the person with the nicest eyes in PSE. If that doesn't mean anything to you, you haven't been following the other episodes. Number 13, I Got A Bodyguard. My friend Joanne Glennie was a down-to-earth, funny, sweet tomboy who broke bones almost weekly. She wasn't brittle-boned, just super rough and tumble. On one occasion, when she broke her right arm, thus preventing her from writing, I got some carbon paper and put it under every sheet I wrote on during every class we did together. That way she got all the notes. To say thanks when her cast was taken off, she bought me an A4 pad of lined paper to replace what I'd used and offered to be my bodyguard for a year. She was tough and got on with everyone. I don't remember her ever having to act on her title, but I was much more relaxed and confident that year, knowing I had backup. We decided that Paul Simon's You Can Call Me Al was her theme tune, and whenever I hear it now, I always think of her. And that is the end of episode 18. I really hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing what you've all had for your tea. By the way, tea northern is dinner. So your main meal, don't give us your sandwiches. Couldn't give a shit about your sandwiches. I want to know what you're having for your main meal of the day. And make sure you wash your hands because you're eating. But wash your hands anyway because it's a pandemic and it's fucking important. Wash your hands, stay in the house, be good kids, regardless of age. Lots of love. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hello, it's Sarah Millican here. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Don't forget to like, pop a comment below, and why not stick around to watch a few more? I'm sure those emails or those dishes can wait a bit longer.